More Dwarf Fortress? Oh my god, does this guy do anything else? Hey, I used to spend hours flying simulated airplanes in virtual reality, which apparently had a little bit of an audience to it, so go figure. Let me make one more screen adjustment here. Meet. Let's see if I can still see everything on the screen. Yes, everything looks relatively good. Yeah, I really need to work on the whole little webcam and webcam frame being a little smaller. I think I tried this once before and the results were almost tragic. Yeah. 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 Boy, it's a good thing I don't rely on this for any money. Okay. There we go. So, back with the Fortress of Dwarf. We're in Netdented. And I went back and looked at the video, and yeah, I pretty much cut my most miserable dwarf numbers, the raw numbers, in half while growing the population by at least 30 dwarves. It could be closer to 40. I don't remember exactly, so I don't want to misrepresent what really happened. Just checking a couple of things. Oh, okay. We need to make warhammers. We need a weapon rack, another weapon rack, and another armor stand. So, yeah. So what's been going on here? Let's see. So is that Sodal's quarters right here? Yes. All right. We're going to see if we have any weapon and armor racks available in inventory because they get antsy about that. Oh, we'll do an ortho class. And then we need an armor stand. We'll put his armor stand. I feel like it would be a nice item to be in the dining room. And we'll make that ortho class as well. And how is he doing with chests? Did he have enough of those? Oh, just the fact that I've ordered them is good. And we need to make warhammers. Let's check our work orders. Okay, we have no warhammers under production. So I got to remember which fortress I'm using. What metals do I have? I have gold, silver, copper. So much copper. Bronze, lead, ash. Okay. So mostly copper. So we're going to make some copper warhammers, and we need 2 of them. So work order, copper warhammer. Copper warhammer. Oh, there it is. And we don't need... I think we need 3 or 2, right? Yeah, we're making 3. We need 2, but, warhammers are good. You can smack enemies over the head with them. So we're just gonna make some. Oh, and right, this dude at the end of our last session began a mysterious construction. So we're going to see what he's going to make. So that's pretty cool. Now, how have I done this miraculous? Oh, the Dwarven caravan's here. The wagons can't get into my site. And I realize watching the videos, I tend to start a sentence and then get interrupted and sometimes never complete the thought. So I apologize for all the times I've done that. Here we go. A slate bracelet. That's Damondotic. Let's go see what Damondotic is worth. Let's see. Damondotic. The heavy class. Holy crap! That is amazing. Oh. On the item is an image of trillion cut gems and cat's eye. Holy crap. That is unbelievable. Ceremony held by the Golden Flags and Blunted Panes. Early summer of 91. Jeez. Okay, so Damondotic. Let's see what symbols the Countess has. I think Damendodic is a symbol worthy of the Countess, and she shall now wear it. It also will be much harder to steal if she is wearing it. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Uh inaccessible site. So yeah, I guess the wagon, they're supposed to have 3 squares to go through, and maybe the friggin' maybe the I don't know if the windmills are doing that or not. But that's kind of irritating that the wagons can't get in. I wonder if I make this a little wider. If that could do it. We're just gonna do that. Because why not? I will put some more traps in. It's a trap! But yeah. Talking to the caravan is good. Alright, so let's see here. We're gonna have our best stuff is gonna be very close by. So that's going to be bins, and that should be stuff that is like right there. And the cloth bins are not what I'm talking about. How are they so close? We want finished goods. Yeah, and that one doesn't have a lot. Did I sell too much crap to the elves? Actually, if I remember, I just gave the elves 1 gem. So that's unlikely that... Oh, and then there's a bin already in here. Yeah, it's like I just finished my trading and the bins never got moved back. So we're going to clear these off once we are done talking to the dwarfs. Finished goods, finished. That one's 15, so that's probably not what we want to trade. Basically, the ones that are close by are single digit. Finished goods. Oh, here we go. That's a black. I don't know what that is. Don't care. All right, that should be the finished good bins. So we'll have them get them over here. Job item is placed. Merchants are unloading their goods. Rack figurines have been completed. And yeah, let's see. We started with 12, 13, and 11 on the pissy side. The Red Hot Chili Peppers sang about that, the pissy side. Oh, no. Okay, is this a-hole killing people again? Okay, it's time for him to go. So one of the things you can do in Dwarf Fortress is you can expel a dwarf. You can exile him. And we're going to send him to one of our holdings. We're going to send him to Orb Stake. We're sending him away because I'm tired of his shenanigans. He's just caused nothing but trouble. So he's done. We're getting him out of here. He killed another friggin' child. Like, he's just... No. I'm done. So he has now been sent away. He can be somebody else's problem. Yeah, now he's a visitor. So I could probably actually gank him if I wanted to. Oh, he's unconscious. Yeah. Get him out of here. Why is he fighting? Oh, he's throwing up after being in the fight. Oh, he's still throwing a tantrum? Yeah, we're done. We are done. Kill order. Take him out. We're done. Boom. Done. I think I just effectively figured out how to execute a troublemaker. Holy shit, we lost somebody else? All right, we're unlocking that stuff. You guys can now go off duty. What the hell is going on here? Dwarven child. The peasant Avus. Where's Avus? All right, so he's unhappy. All right, maybe the peasant misses the scholar. So this was all. Why were the child and the peasant fighting? I don't understand. The funny thing, the scholar we just executed, and I really didn't want to have to do that, used to be the militia commander. Like, he used to have a position of great honor in the fort. Oh, good. He's depressed. That's great. So he's doomed. But, you know, he just spent too much time. He spent too much, like, just causing too much trouble. Couldn't take it any longer. All right. So according to one of the developers, Doctor covers all of the practices. Yeah, the Gelder is an accomplished surgeon. Why does that not surprise me? Yes, those are windmills. Let me walk you through what I did in my last episode. So, even though things don't look great right now, the attitudes of the dwarves were a lot worse. So what I ended up doing is I ended up building a set of waterfalls, because dwarves, even though they hate getting caught in the rain, they love mist. So the windmills generate power. These windmills altogether, because they're touching each other, are generating a total of 280 power, and what they're powering needs 213 power. Well, what are they powering? Well, the windmills all link together and then drive this gear assembly. The gear assembly is attached to vertical axles. These vertical axles go down to another gear assembly, which then goes across. This right here is a mist generator. It consists of 4 screw pumps that pump liquid from the square below on one side and bring it up to the Z level next to them, and where they dump it into a hole where the next pump will then pump it up. And so the water continually goes around in a circle. And right under this assembly is the tavern, which you can now see has mist in it. And when dwarves are near mist, they like it. He's content being close to a waterfall. So the mist gives dwarves happy thoughts. So since most of my dwarves come through the tavern to grab their alcohol that they need to get through the day, they will most likely walk through the mist, which will give them calming thoughts. Now, there are 3 different waterfall assemblies. These are all up 1 floor above on elevation 45, and the mist generator, the mist is on level 44. So these two mist generators here are working for these two new guild halls that I had to build last time I was playing because we had some guilds decide to start. So if I start moving again, you'll see the mist will appear and dissipate and appear and dissipate, and it will put the dwarves in good moods as well as clean them off if they're a little dirty. And yes, all the stuff mechanically moves. It's really flippin' cool. And then, of course, that's from the windmills up top. Now, not all maps have wind. A windmill can produce 0 power, 20 power, or 40 power. And my luck went a good way with this. My windmills each generate 40 power, and all they take is some wood. Yes, it is a little insane, isn't it? So let's trade. Let's see what these fools brought me. They brought plaster, which we need, so that's fantastic. Because my hospital is missing plaster to set bones, so we're definitely taking that plaster. I'm so glad they brought it. I don't need fish. We're going to take all the plump helmets because we're dwarves. You know what? We'll take some of these leaves and fruit for cooking purposes. We'll take the thread. Sight unseen. They brought all the cheese, too. I don't know why they keep bringing cheese. We'll take crutches. We're not going to take the $2,800 crutch. That's too much. Okay, so let's see. All right, the trader profit's a little high, so let's maybe grab some more stuff that we want. Let me also make sure I'm not selling any artifacts by mistake. These are all just manufactured goods. No, these are all just really well-made things. Okay, fantastic. So, yeah. We will take the cheese. We will... What else will we take? Maybe we will take the meat. The meat! All right, will he trade? Very happy about the trading. Outstanding. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here. We're going to move goods to and from the depot. So bins, anything that's at 0, I want them to put away. Because that means, you know what? We're going to let it do it. We're going to let it go a little bit. Let it go. Let it go. And then we'll see about moving. Let it go a tick or two. Do I have anything in bins? Well, we got some things in bags. So we want these bags all moved. Do we have any bins that are at 0? Because if they're at 0, they're at the depot. Yeah, so the windmill thing, the waterfall, it was a little bit of a desperation move after reading about it. I was about ready to give up on this fort. But it, surprise, surprise, it was immediately helpful. I was a little astounded. Some people claim it's overpowered. I feel that you need to do some planning, you need to do some construction, and all the waterfalls in the world won't actually fight an enemy. What they will do is they'll put your dwarves in a better mood, so that's something, right? But to call it overpowered, I think, is a little much. Especially because I'm not out of the woods yet. I've got a lot of lingering issues with certain dwarves that are upset. So dehydration, right? If dwarves have drink, as in booze, they will generally not dehydrate. However, you do really need water at some point. right? Because they need it to wash dwarves who are injured. They need it to um, give to dwarves that are uh, in a mood or whatever. Like it actually is necessary at times. So that's a thing. Wow. Okay, I guess we bought a lot of plump helmets, huh? And they're all in the trade depot. All right, that's enough to get them moving stuff. And there's three sources of water, right? There's the water on the exterior, which are things like rivers and ponds and stuff like that. And as you've discovered, well, that can sometimes freeze. There is often water in the caverns. The caverns can be a little bit dangerous to dig into, right? Dangerous things are way underground. The dwarves of Moria taught us that lesson, if you dig too deep. And the third source of water is aquifers. And the game, it's funny because the game kind of tries to convince you to not embark on a map that's got an aquifer. Like it warns you about it, and it's like, oh, there's an aquifer. You might need to like be very careful about it, and you could flood your fort and blah blah blah. And you know what? While that's technically true, the aquifer also gives you relatively close to the surface, usually fresh water. And I've been able to successfully pierce aquifers in quite a few, the last few times I've done it. And the aquifer then gives you a water source inside your fort, totally self-contained. And to me, that's important. I don't want to have to rely on the outside. I want to be able to bring everything inside should things really go tango uniform. Besides, the water is like stagnant ponds over here for me. So my fresh water for this fort, if we look, is actually down on elevation -7. It's some wells that have cage traps protecting them. All right. So, let's see here. What are my zoom points? All right, why? I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, elevation -35. Now this fort, I've only discovered one cavern layer, and it's not particularly useful in the sense that I don't... No, I actually do have some access to it. Why have I not set a hot point to here? All right, so this is going to be cavern farmable. All right, so that's now F5. Yeah, I keep having trolls come up, and then they get nailed with these weapons traps. It's pretty funny, and ohms as well. Oh, I'm glad your current fort's going well. A hospital up and running. Oh, so you have 11 dwarfs total, and they're using a hospital. That's kind of cool. I'm going to send one of the squads to here. And then I'm going to have my woodcutter cut down a couple of the underground trees. Just in case any nasties show up. Up. Pause the game. The Dwarven child. I've got a couple of children who are not doing great. That's where you insert some smart-ass remark about that. All right. We'll have to find out what the Countess has mandated. And we have some diplomacy. I'm your liaison from the mountain homes. Let's discuss your situation. You continue to impress. I come empowered to elevate this land. He made us a metropolis now. We were a city. I don't know if you caught that. So that's kind of interesting. All right. I want them to bring more. I want them to bring more plaster. Where the hell is that? Miscellaneous. Now that would be where the heck? Where's plaster? Gypsum plaster. There we go. Let's do body wear. Dresses, tunics, coats, cloaks, headwear, caps, handwear, mittens. I don't feel like making all this. And the dwarves get pissy if their clothes wear out. And for some pets, let's get some chickens. I don't know if we have any. So what do we want? For that we would want hen and rooster. There we go. And they want armor, and I'm not making them armor. You can get over it. You'll note the game gave me a little bit of side eye. Yeah, but what about the game? About the kids? The game gave me a little bit of side eye. You know, migrants arrived despite the danger. So how are these guys doing? People are basically trustworthy. I love how you think about that. I love how you think that. I'm trying to remember if this is the fortress where I lost somebody because a tree fell on him. Here, go over here so the trees don't fall on you. That way you're close enough. But you won't have a tree fall on you. And we'll cut down a few more. Let's just clear cut some of these mushroom trees a bit, because they'll grow back. The merchants will be leaving soon. Oh, we have a scholar who looks like he's not a douche nozzle. Okay, very good. So we're gonna check. We're gonna pause. We're gonna check a few things out. So where am I on rooms? I made a lot of rooms the other day. And with these new immigrants that came in, these new migrants, I wonder if they've managed to grab slots. All right, so there's at least one room that's still open. Also, I do have rooms upstairs. Like, there's a whole living area here that I seem to have forgotten about. Although all these rooms seem to have occupants as well. Oh. So we got a couple of vacancies. You know, the prior occupants are no longer with us in many of the cases. I feel like I maybe should make a few more rooms, but there are open... Oh, you figured out a specific calling. Outstanding. Yeah, we'll make a few more rooms later, I think. But I'm not gonna beat myself up on it, right? Meow. All right, how are we doing on the hospital? So the hospital looks like it's got the supplies it needs, except powder for casts. I thought we had some powder delivered. Maybe they had to use it already. That sucks. I haven't found gypsum stone yet, so I can't make my own powder. So that's why we're short. How are we doing on... How's our library doing? I'm always curious about that. Where is our library? So our library has 3 scholars. Writing materials. There's no writing materials, so they don't have any empty scrolls. So that's not great. So let's let's get him a scribe, first of all. Great reader, novice wordsmith. He's already a scholar. We're gonna make this performer a scribe because he's not really doing anything else important. All right, so let's see here. Sheet. So we got hemp paper sheets, scroll rollers. We have one set of scroll rollers. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make some lead scroll rollers because we have plenty of red bars. And then we're going to press some, we're going to mash plant into slurry to make some more, and hopefully we have pigtails. Like, pigtail. Plants. Oh God, we have so many pigtails. Yeah. So we're gonna make more. We're gonna make more slurry to make more paper, because the scholars don't have anything they can write their books on. And so for making some lead scroll rollers, we're gonna, and we have 3 sheets already. We can make 13 scrolls total. Oh, another depressed kid. The future generation is doomed. All right, so we're a duchy. The Duchess has been reelected. Now I feel like I'm going to need to make her quarters better. So she needs an opulent throne room and a grand mausoleum. And we need to make some gauntlets, or else there'll be trouble. Okay, we can do that. Copper gauntlet. We're just going to make one of them. Oh, wow, what? So let's see. Opulent throne room, better mausoleum. Yeah, the throne room's going to be a problem because it's rather small. It's small. But we might be able to dwarf fortress this. Furniture, display. So we're going to put a copper pedestal right there, and then we're going to pick a really expensive artifact to put there. And we're going to do the same thing. Furniture, display, put one in here. Copper pedestal. Oh, I don't know if you've had this happen to you yet, but you can end up with hillocks that are incorporated into your holdings. So we're going to see what that looks like. If we center on our fort, here we are. But these are actually our holdings, and we can request workers from there. This is also, let's see here, Dwarven Hillocks of Tool Swamps. Orb Stake. This is where we sent that troublesome scholar. He's now lived. No, wait. We were going to send him there, but we killed him. That's right. Sorry, forgot. Yeah, the whole beat the shit out of him. All right, so we got the slurry. So now we need to make that into paper. Sheet. Press plant slurry into paper sheet. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll make 13 scrolls. All right, so let's find an appropriate display item. So there's the slate bracelet that she's probably using that already. So actually, let's look at our artifacts. So we get the, where is this? Oh, that's in a case. Huh. Well, let's see how, that's only 1,000. That's hardly worth it. The Sandals of Honor. The Mirror of Zeal. It's 1,500. I mean, I guess we could display that. I kind of want something that's a little more impressive. That's 1,000. You guys are like, let me pause the game. You guys are weak. Oh, here we go. Adderudal. What the hell is it? It's a quiver. I'll take it. It's worth 4,200. Quivers. Doink! And then for the mausoleum, we need another artifact. Let's see what this guy is. Bone mace, worth 1,000. Okay, we found out a riddle already. We can't use that. What about the comm knives? I feel like we're using those already. Oh, they're being used in the guild hall. I really can't do a take back on those. Let's look at the heavy class. Oh, no, that's her symbol of office. Blah! All right, what do we have in terms of statues? Oh, do we have any gold statues we haven't placed yet? All right, let's see what we can do as far as statues. Furniture, statue. We have some silver statues. That could help. Furniture, statues, keep building. And what was it? The mausoleum, the dining room. Oh, and they need 3 cabinets and 2 more chests. You are so picky. So do we have another cabinet for them? Sure. And what was it? 2 more chests? Yeah, whatever. Fill your room with crap. Another weapon rack and another armor stand. Military weapon rack. We'll put one in their bedroom. And then military. This is a very compressed, fancy quarters. Let's see how happy they are once we put some of the stuff on display. What? The throne room's not opulent yet? No, we don't need any more hippies. You know what? His mausoleum's not engraved, so let's fix that. Oh, he grew attached to a steel spear. Nice. Oh, he was too depressed. All right, so now let's do a work order. Scroll. And I think I had enough to make 13. So that'll give the scholars some more scrolls to work on. So they can write more exciting stuff. How are we looking? We got everything but the mausoleum is in good shape. We need the throne room to be a little... And again, the problem with the throne room is it's a little undersized, I think. Don't be so depressed. Fisher Dwarf is depressed. My life is so hard. All right. I probably shouldn't make fun of these guys, should I? I should totally make fun of these guys. All right, we need to do something. We need workshops, and we need stoneworker. Boom. Ortho class is fine. We need to dig out a little more of a craft area. But what we really need to do we need to reclaim some of this space. So we're going to remove this. We're going to remove this workshop. And we're gonna do some mining here. Now let me think about this. Build a wall here. And then we've got to rezone a little bit. So now we've got to take and we got to smooth. And engrave. And then by making this bigger, oh, make warhammers. Oh, for the love of all that's holy. You and your friggin' warhammers. Warhammer. I actually need to go on a little bit of a digging expedition to try and find iron. Because they're killing me with some of the things going on there. Stocks. Bars. We do have some gold bars, so let's see here. We want to make some gold statues. Gold statue. I want 5 of them. God, the work order thing is so limonite. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what the oh, diamonds, nice. Now, am I cutting gems? I am cutting gems. And what I need to do is I need to encrust. We need to make that a conditional. Here we go. And that'll make valuable stuff. I'm not sure if I have limonite, but yeah, I gotta take a look. I've been so focused on like trying to make these dumbasses happier. I'm throwing a tantrum. He's a legendary woodcrafter because I think he actually built something, one of the artifacts, but he's in a moody McMood. Moody McMood. Another stoneworker workshop. Oh, look, the Duke is happy, or the Duchess is happy. Everything is well. Now, one thing, I don't like the statue right there. That looks really super awkward. So we're going to go and take that down, and we're going to replace it with a different statue. We're going to replace it with a gold statue. And then, oh, a key. That's a thieving little bird. And now she should be happy. Yep, she's happy again. And who's this gold statue of? It's an exceptionally designed image, the human in gold by Enod Assel Butthead. During the year 17. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's right. It's the year 108. This is a relatively young world. I think it's the first world in Dwarf Fortress I generated when I bought the Steam version because it's on my PC, not my Steam Deck. And this is the only save I've done on it, which is saying a lot because This is the save in which I've made a lot of dumb mistakes. So the fact that you know, it's actually I'm still alive is pretty amazing. There we go. Had to make these stockpiles a little bigger. So let's go see what ores we have that we can smelt. We have tetra. That's silver or copper. Hematite is iron. So we do have. So we're going to do a standing order to smelt hematite, and we're going to condition it. Amount of iron vars available is less than 10. Amount of hematite is greater than 10. And we don't need to worry about coal because we're using magma. Magma! So that'll get them smelting some iron. Meanwhile, can I collect sand? I think if I make a glass furnace, I was reading about this, magma glass furnace. We'll put it over here. We'll make it out of obsidian because we know that's magma safe. How are we doing on these various things? Oh, the work orders aren't approved. The fuck's my manager doing? Hey, Sodal, what are you doing? And hopefully she's in a reasonable mood. Yeah, she has no job. She should be approving my work orders. Dummy. Do I actually need a different manager at this point? No, we'll make her approve the work orders. Gotta keep... What is this over here? Oh, that's the bookkeeper's office, and his clothes are all over the floor. Ha! All mistakes are dumb until experience tells you otherwise. Ha! Man, I would love to get this unhappy number down a little bit more. That just seems like a lot of unhappy dwarves. 10%. I mean, I don't know, man. Think of like presidential approvals. I mean, this is if you look at this is a pretty good approval rating. I figure anybody from content up, it likes the job I'm doing. And some of these angry idiots are kids, so I don't care. All right, let's go. Oh, they're expanding our holdings. Oof, this is getting a little scary. I'm feeling like I'm responsible. How am I doing on? Maybe it's time for another temple. Yeah, I don't know. All right, we've got empty coffins with tomb areas assigned. So if dwarves die, they'll have a place to be buried. So that's good. Whoops. We're going to take these guys off station at this point. Let them relax and recover. All right, so granite. I keep losing some dwarves to depression. And I'm not thrilled about that. Native copper, but that's too close to the magma and I don't need more copper. Spathalerite, tetrahide. So I got some gems and stuff here, so that's kind of cool. No, vile force of darkness. All right, so let's see. What are we dealing with? We are dealing with... Wait a minute. He's vile? All right, hang on a second. Let's see what we got. So those two are the invaders, huh? So they're two missile dwarves. I'm gonna have a hard time taking them seriously. We're gonna send the military over to there, because that's probably where they'll come in at, and that'll stop the civilians from getting hurt. And meanwhile, we're gonna see if more... Oh, jeez. There's more than I thought. So we're going to track them on camera. Oh, they're coming in. All right, so they're fighting. Oh, wow, did I really wipe that many invaders already? And I don't think I've taken any casualties. Did I have civilians beating the shit out of them? I lost a bard and a dwarven child, from what I can tell. And we can claim all their items. We got fat loot. Dag, my military is pretty damn good. Where is he? Oh, he decided to leave. Yeah, we drove him off. He's like, nope, I'm out of here. What about this guy? He's like, nope, I'm out of here. No, I lost a bard and a dwarven child, so none of my military got hurt at all, because there's no... It's like aliens. There's no missing gaps. So that's actually amazing. I would say that we completely routed the enemy. We killed probably all but 2 of them, and those are the 2 that ran away. And you know what? That's fine. Run, cowards, run. And now what I'm doing is I'm just you can when you kill enemies, they drop stuff, and it's forbidden. And now I'm just going around and trying to find all the forbidden stuff and let the dwarves, like, let them have it. We good. We'll go up the mountain a little bit, and that'll unlock anything. Yeah. So we're good. We are good. We are good. All right, back to trying to find minerals. Native gold. Yeah, if you look on the side of the wall, you can see some of the stuff. Was that hematite? No, it's orthoclast. Okay. Orthoclast is not what I want. But I know we have hematite around here somewhere because we got it at once. I think I've been spending so much time working on other things that I haven't been doing enough dwarvenly digging. So we're gonna do that for a little bit. And here's some gems. Always good to get more of them. Yeah. All right. Yeah, Monster Hunter, you can reside here. All right. So scrolls have been made. Fantastic. How are we doing on petitions? What does she want? Warhammers. More Warhammers. Good lord. All right, so Warhammer. Warhammer. We're going to go copper Warhammers. We're going to make 3 of those. But she did get around to approving all my work orders, so that's kind of cool. Obviously, we're low on iron. Yeah. Our drink levels are doing good. Our happiness, I think we probably took a little bit of a happiness hit because we've got some mental breakdown still going on. Still better than the other night. We've got multiple children slipping into depression. We're such a sad place to live, I guess. Go live with the elves then if you have a problem with me. I don't know what to tell you. I think this is silver, essentially. I don't know what sphalerite is. Let me go up and see if I can tell what that is. So we're going to go stocks. And we're going to go stones. So granite, diorite, gabbro, rhyolite, andesite, dacite, obsidian, slate, phyllite, schist, hematite, gold nuggets, copper nuggets, galena, sphalerite. What is that? Because I got 19 of them. Zinc. Do I care about zinc? I don't even know if I care about zinc. Here's what I do know. We need some more storage for unsmelted ore. We're gonna expand that stockpile a little bit. I know we don't have gold. All right, fine. We'll just cancel this work order because they keep bitching about it. The Wolverine is fighting. Wolverines! Yeah, there was apparently some death there. I don't even know who that was. Lappa out Obos. No idea. None. This is a refuse stockpile. We'll make it bigger. They still moving shit from the depot? Yeah, I can't even tell them to move shit. I guess I could build a kitchen out of zinc. I guess. I don't want to, though. Look how much rock I have. And I keep having them haul the rock all the way upstairs. And then they got to haul it back downstairs. I feel like that's a little bit of a waste. You'll note I'm not doing anything about it. Fine, I'll do something about it. We'll make a rock stockpile there. Go, miners, go! Go, miners, go! Do I keep having the same Fisher Dwarf slip into depression, or do I have a lot of the Fisher Dwarfs? Miner carpenter. This guy's pissy. Well, go talk to friends. Go see your family. Eat a good meal. Like, what the hell? Be extravagant. I don't know how to make it be extravagant. Built you guys a friggin' water fountain. Underground water fountain. What do you guys want from me? We're going to expand the stockpile a little bit. There we go. Let's do a standing order to do gold. Whoops. Gold. Too much good stuff on the walls here. We're mining those too. These incessant orders. Yeah, look at all my crimes. All my crimes are disorderly conduct by children. What the hell am I even supposed to do about that? Because apparently we can't throw children in jail. I shouldn't sound sad when I say that. We apparently can't throw children in jail. Yeah, pretty much all the crimes on the dockets are disorderlies from that one scholar who's been executed. And this one rowdy child. And I can't do anything with rowdy children with the criminal justice system. All right, fantastic. Now we have writing materials. So these guys can start to, like, write things. Okay, he's claimed leather work. That's always a little scary. So we're going to see what he ends up doing. whether we have the material. He's collecting materials now. And then we'll observe him at the station to see if he needs us to help him collect shit. Well, he keeps dropping stuff off. That's a good sign. What has he got here so far? Whoa, a lot of stuff. This is a good sign. I generally haven't had, like, most of my strange writing material. Correct. What you need is you need chests in the library for them to put the scrolls in that they haven't written yet. And then you can set how much, what their goal is. And now that he's begun the mysterious construction, he's good. He got all the materials he needs to make whatever he's making, which is... He got a bunch of stuff. But I've been trying to buy different raw materials that I haven't had. Yeah, so anyway, what they'll do is, if we look in the chest, that's where the empty scrolls are. And as they write the books, they'll either throw them on the floor or they'll be on the bookshelves. Oh, we should probably unlock that splint. Yeah, that can go back to the hospital where somebody else can use it. This was one of my first libraries, so it's not particularly well. It's not very. I don't know. It's okay. We're going to put some more bookcases in it. A pond grabber leather shield. Well, let's go see what that looks like. Oh, wow. That's very nice. That is very nice indeed. So maybe what we'll do is we will go back to squads. We'll go to the equipment. No, we're not going to have him use that. But we should definitely display it. I mean, good lord, it shouldn't just sit in the case. Did we ever display something in here? Like we built the display where we put the quiver, and did we build a pedestal for something else? For him? Or we were gonna. I mean the Duchess. Make gauntlets, 3 of them. Copper gauntlet. I think what we'll do is we're going to put a pedestal, put a display right there, and we'll display the shield here on the staircase, and people can admire it as they walk by. I think that's a fine idea. So it's going to be shields. There we go. And the dwarves can admire the fine workmanship of that leather shield. It should give them pleasant thoughts as they look upon it. That's my hope, anyway. How are we doing here? Ooh. Needs surgery. Do I not have a doctor that can do surgery? Alright, so let's look at the labor menu. Okay, yeah, I never added my medic custom work order. Medic! And in fact, that's the only things I want them to do. I don't want them doing other shit. Because I don't want dwarves that are injured lying around, not being diagnosed, not having treatment. Yeah, do your doctor thing. Help these dwarves out. Get them up and out of the hospital. Man, that could be why some of my dwarves are pissy, because they're hurt. Ghostly Scribe. Dastot Stulalath. I guess I need a thing for him. Ugh. Quick, get that engraved so we can settle his spirit. Why are you fighting the rabbit? Did you just kill my fucking jeweler? Are you kidding me? You killed my jeweler. Olin Onilvukas. I really want to throw you out of my fort. But I can't because your family's here. You just killed one of my jewelers, you idiot. Getting a little tired of these tantrums. How do you encrust a statue if placed in a temple? That's a great question. I don't know. You can encrust finished goods. Maybe the statue needs to be encrusted, well, maybe it has to be encrusted before it's built. I haven't tried that. I know what you can do. This is kind of neat, actually, is you can add a new task and you can go statue. And then what you can do, we're gonna pause the game. And what you can actually do, let's cancel that. Add new task, statue. And before someone picks up on it, you can hit the magnifying glass and you can specify the stone. So we're going to make this out of granite. And we're going to specify the image. So we're going to relate it to site and we're going to relate it to Netdented. Right? And then when they make the statue, it will actually reflect something that happened in Netdented. So it's going to be a granite statue. Someone's coming to do it. So let me see. Build furniture statue. There are no granite statues yet, so that's good. So we'll let her make the granite statue. Oh, she's making a rock figurine. See, the fact that it's checked means that it's been assigned and someone's going to do it. Here we go. That dwarf is now doing it. All right. So this is the statue that they just made. The item is a master of Damas with the dwarf and a peach barrel and granite. The artwork relates to the masterful peach wood barrel created by the dwarf in the Arch of Spinning at Netdented. So basically the statue celebrates him making this ridiculously masterful wooden barrel. And because, you know, that's the theme. So we're going to actually put that statue up because that's just friggin' glorious. Where are we going to put it? We'll put it down like in the crafts area because that's just appropriate. Granite statue. And so that's where it will appear. I don't think it's worth... no, I don't think that makes it worth anymore. I think what it's a good, for the lack of a better term, it's a good role-playing opportunity. And it would be kind of cool, like if it once adventure mode is out and if Netdented like falls and I come and explore it with adventure, it's kind of cool to like examine the various things which tell a bit of the history of the world. Yeah, you see, it's only a value of 80 dwarf bucks. That's because it's a granite statue, right? But it's neat. It gives you a little bit of agency over what they actually will create. So now what do we want? She needs more friggin' gauntlets. You know, I'm getting a little tired of you and your stupid gauntlets. Iron bars, gold bars, silver bars, copper bars. We'll still do copper. Actually, maybe we'll do 3 iron gauntlets. Iron gauntlet. Because my military might actually use them. In fact, I'm going to assign another soldier to this squad. We'll have the cheese maker jump in because he's a competent mace dwarf. I guess from his cheese making, you know, he's used to whipping stuff. I don't know. Churning. I feel like these guys are doing some digging. Oh, we probably have that slab made. So furniture, slab. There we go. So that should make that ghost go away. Who stole some armor? Ooh, spooky. I know. Don't make fun of the ghost. It just makes him feel bad. We'll dig a few bedrooms. Spooky ghost. Oh, I see what you did there. You should, like, work at the Haunted Mansion, like just doing live puns out loud. Okay, he's been put to rest. Outstanding. I'm still catching up on the dead dwarves. What I really should do is periodically look and carve slabs for dwarves that. Oh my god, would you stop? Grabs him by the tongue. Like, I really wish that this kid would attack the wrong dwarf who would just totally kick his ass. I really wish that. Yeah, I can't figure out where this fight's going on. I just really wish he would kick his ass. Ugh. Furniture, bed, use closest. Perhaps I need to make some more beds. Make your bed! 10 should actually do. Make your bed. What do I want? I want doors. Door. Doink, 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 doink. Needs door. Well, the workshop will fire off that work order now, because it keeps me 5 doors at a time. Year 109, the 9th year of Netdented. Population 144. The general attitude in the fortress is actually, I consider this okay. 21 delighted dwarves. 42 really happy dwarves. 41 pleased. Now I'm just making that up. I don't know what the top 3 are. All I know is they're super happy. And the 14, the yellow. Yellow is actually not bad. That means they're content. They're content. They're content with their lot in life. The industrious little fuckers. So, Q-Chan, what has been your most challenging thing to deal with in your Dwarf Fortress experience so far while these little fuckers are working? Talk to me about what's been getting your goat. Maybe it's goats. I don't know. Or, alternatively, do you have a cool project you're currently working on for your dwarfs? Getting farming, and what's been a pain about that? Now you have ghosts down. That's good. Ooh, the Foggy Guild. It's a planter guild. Yeah, guilds. So guilds are a fun thing because they actually help put the dwarves in a good mood. And they also are a way to train these pesky children um, on how to do things. So what is this? That's a shitty little guild hall. Getting the seeds mostly. Yeah, I could see that. The seeds can be... because there's native seeds, right? But the native seeds generally only grow upstairs. So that farming on the surface, I'm not a big fan of. So this stockpile will take items. So this is going to actually take items from my stone stockpile up here. Done. Okay, good. Okay, so the Foggy Guild, a Planter Guild has been established. So where am I going to put the Foggy Guild? They're a Planter Guild. Would it make sense to put them near the farms? It might. In fact, ooh, there's magma. I was going to say I could put them there. But I guess not. Here's what we can do. We can see about putting them here. And that's not going to work because the wall is warm. All right, guys, as cute as it would be to be near the farm, the foggy planter or whatever the hell, you're going to have to go somewhere else. And you know what maybe we'll do? We'll put you on the other side of this dormitory. He's stumbling around obliviously. Yeah, so I haven't bothered doing any farming on the surface. Generally, my farming, I do plump helmets, sweet pods, and pigtails. And those are all seeds that you either start with or you can get from your trader caravan. And what you got to do is you got to make sure, and I've showed this in other videos, but you got to make sure that you go into your kitchen and you turn off the ability to cook with plump helmets. And I don't let them brew the pigtails at this point. I occasionally let them brew the pigtails, but no, they're normally allowed to brew, because if they cook with the plants, it destroys the seeds. If you make booze with the plump helmets, it does not destroy the seeds. You'll still have plump helmet spawns. And oh, an elven diplomat, great. If you brew with it, the seeds will still be they won't be destroyed. You'll have plump helmet spawns, and you can then continue to um, have plants. Ugh. I don't know why I was having a hard time expressing that in English. But yeah, a lot of times what people will do is they will over they'll make farms too big. Yeah, the underground farm plot, if it's on sandy soil, which is like loam or, sand, then, which I know Anakin Skywalker hates it, so you got to be careful about that. If it's on like sandy soil, like loam or sand, then you can plan. Otherwise, if you dump water on stone, it'll leave mud behind, and then you can make farm plots out of it. Yeah, even if there's no dirt, it'll make mud when you dump water. I don't understand it either, but, what can you do? No access to throne. All right, I guess we need some thrones. Rock throne. And we're going to build some statues. Furniture, statue. I specifically want to put some nice statues in here because we want to get the value up to 2,000. And now we're going to. Now we're going to do diplomacy. Greetings from the woodlands. We have much to discuss. The elves are partial to the trees. Although we are loath to spare a single branch, we're willing to ask you to cap tree fells at 25 until we next meet. We can grant this request. We can part with the most 41 trees, Butcher. I didn't ask for more. I was actually ready to agree with 25. But hey, I will not cut down nearly as many trees as you're suspecting that I will. And I guess I could trade with their caravan, but they're almost not worth it. Because they don't like that I make the bins out of wood. Ooh. Yeah. Broker, why don't you come on down here? Who is the broker? Is that the Duchess? Oh no, the broker's his own thing. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, the farming though, I will admit, I struggled with that a bit myself at first. But I ultimately, the Guildhall agreement's been satisfied. How nice. So that'll make them happy, having a little guild hall of their own. Oh, I accidentally put silver thrones in there. Oops. Why don't I have a bunch of dwarves ready to go and smooth? Oh, because they're moving rocks around. That's probably what's going on. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. They're taking all the rocks that were upstairs and moving them downstairs. Is it pointless labor? Who the hell knows? Good night, Josh. And my broker's sleeping. So the elf is standing there like, where are these dwarves? I am Mr. Fancy Pants. I need to trade with these dwarves. Where are they? And he's just snoring. Yeah. Snoring in dirty clothes, drooling on his pillow. I'm sure that's exactly what he's doing. Silly broker. Where are these dwarves? This is ridiculous. I must do business with them. Business, business, business. We'll go have something to drink. Don't be dehydrated. Good Lord. We have plenty of drinks. No. No more entertainers. We've been where? Sleeping when we should have been working? Or waiting for some idiot? Or maybe a little bit of both. I feel like this is the Dwarf Fortress episode. Oh, drooling. Touche. I feel like this is the Dwarf Fortress episode where not a lot exciting has happened. No, we beat off this major invasion. Are you kidding me? Like that was stellar. So why are you reciting poetry? Come to the depot. Finally, he's coming to the depot. He had to have some breakfast. He had to recite some poetry, fucking around, and now he's finally getting his butt up here. Oh my God. You ready? You ready to do some work? All right, let's get some musical instruments. How about we get some clay? Toy boats, who cares? What's in here? A giant fly? I don't want flies. Kiwi cock. Oh, man. Oh, it's a dingo. The dingo ate my baby. We'll take a few buckets because I feel like we sometimes don't have enough of those. Yeah, you know what? The socks will be nice. Yeah, maybe some headscarves. A cap. Some gloves. Mittens. Like a cat. Alright, let's see if there's anything. Oh, geez. I don't have enough. I don't have enough stuff to pay for all this yet. What the hell? Yeah, there's not a chance I can afford this stuff. Alright, so let's see if I do some individual selections. Why the hell? Oh, he's unwilling to trade. Because my race revels in death. You know, I've about had it with your nonsense. They're packing their stuff up and going away. Yeah, well, bite me too. I probably had like a figurine decorated with a bone, and that offended him. We are leaving now, foul dwarf. I bid you good day. Although I really don't, because I hate you. Why are these locked? No! Oh, this could be bad. The forgotten beast, Sath Os Mankish, has come. A gigantic, scaly pangolin. It has large mandibles and appears to be emaciated. Poor forgotten beast. Beware its webs. Oh, I don't like webs. All right. Maybe we can send the tantrumy children after it. All right, let's see where it is. Boom. It's not right there. All right, so others. Go to it. Oh, hello. So, what is a pangolin anyway? Oh, he's creative, but has no empathy, an iffy sense for music. Oh, it doesn't respond to emotional appeals. Not really surprising. It tries to do things correctly each time. Pardon me while I bite your head off correctly. It tends to be passive in discussions. It has a calm demeanor. It doesn't often feel envious of others. Well, gee, that's nice. Let's see where this guy's going. Is he coming to have a discussion, a calm discussion with my dwarves, or is he coming to eat them? I feel like he's probably coming to eat them. Okay, this is not good. He is definitely coming to eat them. Yeah, so this forgotten beast, although he apparently has a calm demeanor and is calm in discussions, he is ripping through my fortress, and I don't think the traps went off. So I'm telling the squads to gank him. Oh! 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 Holy crap! Look at my population! Look at my population! Oh my god! He killed so many of my dwarves! Ah! Like, I might as well disband that squad because they were just eliminated. My militia commander is gone. Oh crap! My both of my squads just ah. That was insane. That was insane. He like killed 50. They got him, but my population went from 140 to 91. Oh. He like tore through them. Like, oh my. Oh. Probably not, because he was upstairs throwing a tantrum. The beast basically slaughtered. Oh, good. Oh, good. And look at this. My ruler has arrived with a full entourage. Your thriving site is now the capital, and with continued fortune and toil, the legend of a true mountain home may yet be written. Holy shit. So, yeah, Your Majesty, glad you're here, but, yeah, the, human criminal. Yeah, there's the monarch. Wow. Well, that is something. So, I guess we had a little bit of Darwinism happen with that. Oh, this is not. This was not a great time to decide to show up and make this the capital. Oh. So in the year 109, now we're back up to 124, mostly because the entourage showed up. So I got to see what I'm dealing with. So miners, I need to assign a few more miners. Woodcutters, fine. Hunters, fisher dwarves. I have plenty of fisher dwarves. Plant gatherers. That's fine. Medic. Did I lose one of my... Captain. Is she one of the new ones? Captain? Yeah, we're gonna make Captain a surgeon. Oof. Oof. Oh, and yet I got some people who are webbed, so they're stuck. That's fantastic. So I think what happened... I think what happened is right? There were probably dwarves coming downstairs to collect materials, and the friggin' Forgotten Beast then struck. And it was just a slaughter in the stairwell. Yeah, it was a slaughter in the stairwell, is really what happened. And the repercussions of this are going to be insane. Like, the amount of bodies I'm going to have to deal with. Like, it's unbelievable. So, yeah, so rock coffin. I figure I might as well just pop out 40 of them. Just right now. Yeah, at least I got a pop boost. That's one way of looking at it. Like, there's 40 coffins right away. And then we're just going to need to expand the tombs. Because if I don't do this, and if I don't do it quickly, what I'm going to end up having is a huge ghost problem. Can't believe I'm using those words in a sentence. A huge ghost problem. It sounds like a Scooby-Doo episode. Ruh-roh. Raggy. Like, there'll be so many friggin' ghosts running around, it'll just wreck the mood for everybody. So we got to get as many of these corpses buried as possible. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So that's 28. Whoops. This will almost do it, I think. Yeah, despite the fact that there's so much death, they decided to make me the new capital. How nice. Let's not even... I mean... The golden flags. And look, there's my Baron, my Duchess of Netdented. Whew. I mean, it feels pretty good to like have. Yeah, and I would have gotten away if it wasn't for that pesky friggin' dark beast. So, where are we gonna put this queen? All right, I feel like the royal quarters are gonna have to go down this way. Yeah. So we'll start with a throne room for her. She'll need a dining room. She needs so many things. Would you get off me about the friggin' Warhammers? So that's going to be her throne room. And then off to the side here will be her royal quarters. And then next to the library will be the grand royal dining room. And then we will have a mausoleum for her off the throne room. Okay. Start mining. Get to mine. How many miners do we even have fucking left? I got 4 miners. That's fine. And one of them's still legendary. And that's all I want him doing. That's all I want him doing. You'll note I have no military right now. So now we have to build that back up. Yep, I saw a spear dwarf. Those guys are too valuable, my engravers. The cook, however, is not. Okay, fantastic. Start training. Because our military got devastated. You guys need to train and get the guys who are not at all clued in. You need to get them equipped. You need to get them trained up. Look, they're grabbing gear. Fantastic. Oof. We're going to go with 1 squad of 10 for Meow. And then we'll grow that as we need to. So the queen... Royal court. Oof. General attitude in the fort, still pretty good. Who's this Wolverine fighting anyway? And why do I care? Maybe it was my hunter. 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 I know, I'm asking a lot of mining be done, and I've only got 3 people that I let mine, but maybe it's time to let a few more mine. Let's pick some random peasants. Because they don't really have skills, so they can learn it. As I watched that beast slaughter my people, I thought I was done. I think I need to secure that downstairs access a little better now that the queen is here. Oh, that's right. I wanted to look her up. Locum. Let's go see what Locum is all about here. Why is she pissy? She's angry? Well, yeah, she's in a pissy mood. Well, she's going to have to get over it. Oh, she's overbearing. Imagine that. She does not go out of her way to help others. That's great. She doesn't really care about anything anymore. She prefers to consume passion fruit wine and giant kangaroo's milk. She absolutely detests toads. Seems to like animals. All right, we'll get her in a good place. I promise. But she's one of my unhappy ones. That kills me. Absolutely kills me. The friggin' queen is cranky. Oh, now she's just unhappy. She's worshiping. Well, that's good. Why is he pissed? Oh, fish dissector has withdrawn from society. His claim to leather works. We'll check on him in a bit. See what he's up to. How are our coffins coming along? Oh, they're coming. We're going to pause the game. Furniture. Burial. Use closest. No, cancel. Damn it. I wish it was a little easier to... I don't want to do doors to make tombs. Otherwise, doing multi-tomb, you can do multi-tombs like you do multi-bedrooms if you have doors, and I don't want to have to deal with that. I think so. I think I tried it. Ah, this is fucking painful. At least I know how to do multi-bedrooms, and I just let the dwarves choose their own rooms now. I don't bother going and manually assigning them bedrooms. Wow, two pretty big events. A forgotten beast shows up, and then the queen. I'm not sure which is more irritating. Alright, let's see here. So, this is going to be a dining hall. Accept. And it's going to be the queen's dining hall. Then this is going to be her. Believe it or not, the throne room counts as an office. And that's also for the queen. Then this will be her royal chambers. Doesn't even have a bed. You're going to have to get over it. And then her tomb. So furniture, bed. Let's at least make sure she has a friggin' bed to sleep in. We'll put it in the middle of the room. Furniture. Do we have cabinets? I think she said she wanted 5 of them. Yep, she did. She wants 10 chests. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need some more chests. Rock coffer. Go with furniture. Chair. We'll put her throne here. She shall sit on a cobalite throne. We shall put tables in here. 2 silver tables. We're going to need more than that. Stocks. We need bars. Not bats, bars. We're going to need some... I think we're going to try and make some... Okay, there we go. We're just going to be fucking extravagant. Gold table. We're making 10 gold tables. Yeah, just like decorating for the wife. Then we're going to make gold statues. Related to site, it's going to be... These are going to all be statues that are related to Netdented. And we'll spread them throughout the throne room and the dining room, and God knows if we're ever going, if we're even going to be able to. And then we're going to make a gold coffin. Oh wow. Okay, I guess not. Oh, I don't really care what stone you make it out of. Oh, she's got a ban on certain exports. That's nice. All right, so what's your deal? Sketches pictures of skeletons, stacked cloth, rough gems, square blocks. All right, so that tells me we're going to have to stop cutting gems for the time being. And we're going to have to make blocks. Because Idiot needs them for his project. How are we doing? So you got a study, but she needs a royal throne room. All right. Military. Weapon rack. How many did she want? 5? And 5 armor stands. Builds. Military. Armor stand. Her armor stands will be behind her throne. Oh, they need to build some more chests. It's still just a study? Oh, you know what? Yeah. All the shit needs to be smoothed. And then engraved. Now, I don't know if there's any sort of time limit for me to get her what she wants, but it'll probably make her happier. Although she doesn't seem like a particularly happy queen. All right. So I think what's going to happen is I'm trying to keep these streams, these recordings at a reasonable rate. Or at a reasonable length, I should say. So I think now is probably the time to call it. So, very interesting night. I leave like with similar morale numbers from what I began. They're a little better, right? 2 visitors. 1 welcome, 1 not so much. So and we're just going to get the Warhammer order in while I am thinking about it. Yes, 2 visitors. Again, not sure if either of them were actually technically welcome. In the Dwarf Fortress player community, royalty is often looked upon as a bunch of pains in the asses. But we'll see. We'll see. It could be worse, I guess. And before I go, I just want to give some orders to dig where there's some obvious gems. Because I think they might be... Oh, there's some hematite. Because I think those would be handy for the person who's trying to make that whatever artifact they're trying to make. trying to find where there's gems in the wall. I might just YOLO it. What the hell's going on? Alright, I thought my game froze and it did not. Alright, so the coffins are all built. How cheerful. More iron. We're gonna just, I'm sure we'll run into some gems here, but neither here nor there. Really gonna quit and save this time. And you know, next time we're gonna finish. You know, we're gonna lay out those coffins, finish declaring the tombs, and see where we are from a recovery standpoint of that attack. And we'll continue to dote on the queen, make her some nice stuff. But yeah, I honestly thought this fortress was doomed more than once, but wow, capital, go figure. All right, that is it for tonight. Ian, it was good to see you. If you're still there, if you're not, well, there you go. All right, take care, everyone.